Welcome back, Bold and the Beautiful fans. Monday, September 15th. No peace, no mercy. Redemption tested, secrets exposed, rage unleashed. A son demands the truth. A family teeters on the edge. This isn't just drama. This is war in Los Angeles. Remy Price has always been the outsider, the restless soul searching for direction in a world that seems to spit him out at every turn. He has fought to carve out a life for himself, but every step forward comes with 2 steps back. Bad choices, bad company, and that gnawing sense that he will never escape the chaos. And then, Luna walks back into his life. He thought she was gone, swallowed by the shadows of her own mistakes. He even began to convince himself she wasn't real anymore, just a memory he had to bury. So, when she burst through his door, alive, desperate, eyes burning with fear, Remy feels the ground shift beneath him. It's a moment that knocks the air out of him. Confusion, relief, horror, all tangled together. Luna begs for his help, her words tumbling out like someone drowning, reaching for the nearest hand to pull them to the surface. She believes her presence alone is enough to bind him to her, that the connection they once shared still means something. But here's the cruel reality. Remy isn't sure if Luna represents salvation or destruction. Think about it. He knows the cost of standing by her. He knows the whispers, the suspicion, the danger that follows her. He can already feel the weight of the walls closing in if he lets her stay. Yet turning his back means leaving her to fend for herself in a storm that could consume her completely. So, what does he do? Does he give in to his heart and risk everything he has tried to build? Or does he protect himself, slam the door shut, and carry the guilt forever? Viewers, put yourself in his shoes. Would you take that risk? Or would you walk away before it's too late? If Remy's dilemma is a whisper, Luna's reality is a thunderclap. Because while she's pleading for help behind closed doors, the storm outside is already gathering. And at the center of it stands Batty. Bill, Katie, Will, and Lee. 4 voices, 4 forces, united in fury. Luna has always been reckless, but this time, she's cornered. There's no sweet smile, no quick excuse, no easy way out. Katie leads the charge, her anger razor-sharp, slicing straight through any defense Luna tries to muster. Her accusation is brutal. Luna manipulated Will, taking advantage of him on a night that was supposed to celebrate his success. And there's Will, hurt, humiliated, standing silently as his mother unleashes her wrath. And then comes Lee. Loyal, proud, protective Lee. She steps into the room expecting to find family. Instead, she finds betrayal staring her in the face. Can you imagine that moment? The shock first, then the heartbreak, and finally, the rage. Because Lee wasn't just an aunt. She was an anchor for Luna, a believer when no one else dared to be. To hear that her trust was abused? It's unforgivable. The scene boils over when Lee's fury turns physical. In the preview, we see her hands around Luna's throat, a gesture so raw, so violent, it shakes even the Spencers. Will she actually follow through, or is this just a flash of her darkest impulse before reason pulls her back? Soap operas thrive on these cliffhangers, and this one is about as explosive as it gets. But here's the bigger question. Is Luna guilty of what they claim? Or is she being framed, her actions twisted into a story that makes her the perfect scapegoat? After all, Salem and Los Angeles are full of hidden motives. Who benefits if Luna takes the fall? Who gains power, protection, or revenge by painting her as the villain? Viewers, weigh in here. Do you believe Luna is a predator? Meanwhile, across town, the walls of Forrester Creations are vibrating with tension. Thomas Forrester is unraveling, and it's not the quiet kind of unraveling. No, this is rage tearing through years of wounds, lies, and betrayals that were never truly healed. Brooke cornered in the fitting room, her face steady but her heart racing. Thomas presses her, his words sharp, his eyes wild. He doesn't want excuses. He doesn't want smooth reassurances. He wants one thing: validation. Proof that he's not crazy, that his instincts are right, that Brooke has twisted the truth again. And then Ridge walks in. The father, the peacemaker, the man torn in two. Thomas whirls on him like a storm. "Say it, Dad. Just say it. Tell me she's lying." His voice isn't calm. It's broken, jagged. The sound of a son begging for truth but demanding it like a man at war. But Ridge can't say it. Maybe he doesn't know the truth. Maybe he's protecting Brooke. Or maybe he's terrified that admitting anything will push Thomas further off the edge. And so he stays silent. Or worse, he refuses. Viewers, think about this with me. What happens when a son believes his father has chosen love over blood? How deep does that wound cut? Ridge is standing at a crossroads, with Brooke on one side, Thomas on the other. And no matter which way he turns, someone he loves will be destroyed. And this is where the danger spikes, because Thomas's fury isn't just anger, it's desperation. And desperation in Thomas has always been a red flag. We've seen this before, haven't we? His obsession, his manipulations, his spiral into madness. But this feels darker. This feels final, as though he's standing on the edge of a cliff ready to jump, and one word from Ridge could either pull him back or send him plunging. So let me ask you, what should Ridge do here? And if Ridge chooses Thomas, if he admits that Brooke may have twisted the truth, what then? The marriage he's rebuilding with Brooke could crumble in an instant. History tells us Ridge and Brooke always circle back to each other. But could this be the choice that breaks them forever? This is where the tragedy lies, viewers. Ridge cannot win. No matter which way he turns, someone he loves will bleed. And Thomas, fragile as glass, may not just break, he may break in a way that can never be repaired. We've seen his darkness before. We know how far he can fall when obsession consumes him. The question is, are we watching a man on the edge of redemption? Or are we watching the first steps of his final descent? Tell me, if you were Ridge, where would your loyalty lie? With the woman who owns your heart? Or with the son whose soul might depend on your answer? And so, Monday's episode delivers fire from every direction. Remy, torn between saving himself or helping Luna. Luna, crushed beneath the fury of Batty, her reputation hanging by a thread. And Thomas. Dear, broken Thomas, standing before his father, demanding a truth that Ridge cannot or will not give him. This isn't just about fashion shows, business rivalries, or romantic triangles. This is about survival, about family torn apart by choices that feel impossible, about love that heals and love that destroys. And now, I want to hear from you. Which storyline pulls you in the deepest? Do you sympathize with Remy, trapped between loyalty and fear? Do you believe Luna is guilty, or is she being framed by someone more dangerous? And what about Thomas? Is he fighting for his sanity, or slipping into darkness he'll never come back from? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I'll be reading them all, and I love seeing how your theories compare to what actually unfolds. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, analysis, and emotional deep dives just like this, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with other soap fans, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the twists, the betrayals, and the heartbreak that we cover every single week. Because one thing is certain, on The Bold and the Beautiful, no secret stays buried, no betrayal goes unpunished, and no love is ever truly safe. Stay tuned because this week's fallout is going to be unforgettable.